Happy Tuesday to all of my beautiful friends. How are you? How was your week? First week of summer. At least if you have school-aged kids. I guess it's first week of summer for everybody, but I don't know when the official day of summer started. But for school-aged kids, first day of summer. So happy summer. Happy. Oh, I don't like hearing myself. Maria Teresa Garcia. I did have a good morning. It rained. It rained. It's still raining. I'm hoping. Dear internet gods and Elon Musk, it's me, Ariana. Could you please allow us to have a good sale this evening with no glitches, no buffering, no muting, no trolls? Please and thank you. Okay, cool. So now that that's done, hopefully we won't have any issues. I can't guarantee anything because, like I said, it's raining. It's raining. It's pouring. What, William? I just feel like that's like, we need to have a talk. Whenever you say, girl, I need to know what's the tea. Spill it. Spill the tea, William. What the scoop? Ba ba boop. La da. Luana, how are you doing, my sweet friend? You can't wait to see how the scoops work. Well, I'm very nervous. I'm very, very nervous. It has been such a long time since we have scooped the scoops that I even brought Handsome Husband out here and we did like practice scoops to make sure that they were good enough. I never feel like they're good enough. So we can always pivot. We can always pivot if they're not good enough, But hopefully you will enjoy them. I think they're super fun. And if anything, we'll just have fun. That's what it's all about. Hi, redheaded kitty cat. Isn't she just the best, Luana? She is the best. Hi, Mom, you've got a badge. When did you become a badge owner? And why are you not under Amelia B's crafting adventures? You're by like your real name, and then you have no profile picture. But it's good to see you, Mom. Hi, Tammy Bennett. Hi, Susan. I've missed you. I hope you're doing well. I'm here. Am I our girl or is my mom our girl? Either way, I'm still here. It is hot in Michigan. It's muggy. Hi, Luana, sweetheart. It's muggy in Georgia. Rainy, muggy. You're on your phone, not your tablet. Okay. Hi, Susie Allen. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I appreciate you all so much. So, yes, scoops are back. The rumors are true. Scoop a doop. I'm going to say that all night. Scoops are back. I have a regular lineup behind me. There are things. There are things, but also scoops. So, again, super nervous about the scoops. I don't want to let you all down. I don't want to let you down. It is Vintage Rose is back. Where's Vintage Rose? I didn't see her. Vintage Rose, when did you come in? I know, see you. Rachel, did I say hi to you? Did I say hi to you? Hi, Rachel. Okay. Redheaded Kitty Cat. Your moderator gift this night. On this night, your moderator gift is the last item I got you from that amazingly epic new old stock estate sale. This is my last one for you. I'm so sorry. I should have bought it all for you. If I had all the money in the world, I would do it for you. But look how cute this is. Look at that. Oh, you got your package. I hope you're talking to me. Now I'm so confused. Did you get your package from me? Look at this red kitty cat. It is a vintage new old stock ice cream container for a half pint. Look at those Art Deco lines. Isn't that adorable? And it still has its original little string. Hi, Lisa. So good to see you. And it's got this very fancy lady playing with her necklace and looking into a hand mirror. And then it says, distributed by Zellerbach Paper Company, copyright number 113. I know, isn't that the perfect vintage green color? Yes, that's for you. Thank you so much. Now I gotta go see what I can find for you because that was my last one for you. So now I don't know what to do for you. Tell me what you want. I feel like that scene in The Notebook where he's like, just tell me what you want. What do you want me to find you, redheaded kitty cat? And I will do my best. Giveaways for the friends. For those of you that purchased tonight, your numbers go into the OG Withering Cottage box. And at the end, if you purchase, I will draw 3 numbers. Numbers correspond to orders. Orders correspond to my friends. And so that's how I decide who gets the giveaways. These are the giveaways tonight. They are costume. They're all about a size 8. So the in the order in which I draw your name will be the order in which you get to pick your rings. So this one is going to be 2. You get 2 for 1. So you have that option, this really pretty blue option, and then this one here kind of reminds me of a princess crown. So those are the 3 giveaways for this evening. And I forgot my wedding ring. I feel naked. Much better. I've had this up here for like a year. It's, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I'll be back in a bit. BLT's on the menu tonight. That sounds delicious. You're hunting, girl. Girl, I already got you something for next weekend. Yeah, that was me. I said scoops. Scoops. Okay, I'm going to make a note. Salesman, samples samples and miniatures. Speaking of miniatures, did I tell you guys scoops are back? Okay. So, I think I'm gonna change something up real quick to mix up the scoops throughout the night because I don't like how I did them on here, to be quite honest. So I'm gonna fix this real quick and then we will get started. Sorry, apparently I'm very singy-songy tonight. That can be very obnoxious. I think we might do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scoops tonight. I think I have enough for 6. Okay, let's get started, shall we? And if any of you haven't purchased from me before or you have any questions, do please feel free to ask. I don't really enjoy saying the rules because if you're here every week, it can feel kind of repetitive for y'all. And I don't like to do that to you. So we're just going to skip that. But if you do have questions, I can answer them. First item of the evening is the only item that is not vintage or antique. But I liked it. All right. So the first item of the evening is this really cute vintage Coach purse. This so reminds me of what was in style when I was in high school. And it is your classic C monogram leather and canvas bag. The leather is in super good condition. This is, of course, a genuine Coach bag. I would never sell you guys a fraudulent bag. The inside is very clean. It is this beautiful, rich chocolate brown. And then it has got the Coach plaque on the front, or nope, on the inside by the zipper. And then it is on the front of the bag there in the metal. I have not. I have not. And then this one has a little strap around the front, around the top, but it also has a larger crossbody. And the cool thing about the crossbody is if this isn't your style, it just unclips. So then you can have your regular handbag or you can choose to have it as a crossbody. I know, right, William? I wish. You know what? You forget that you've grown up because you see yourself in the mirror every day. But when you run into somebody you went to high school with and you haven't seen them since high school and they look older, that's when it hits you. That's when you're like, oh, dang, I look older too. So it is 12 inches across by 11 inches tall. And if I measured it here, it wouldn't do it justice because this is one of those bags that will widen as you fill it. So it just is kind of like a little hobo bag. It does have a magnetic snap right there. Beautiful condition. I'll show you the bottom. Really, really good condition for being a vintage Coach bag. And then here is the Coach tag as well. That was a lot of talking. I'm so sorry. It's going to be a straight claim. I got a really good deal on this bag and I want to pass it along to my friends. So this bag here is going to be $21 if anybody is interested. And it is number 14. $21, number 14 on the Coach purse. Where did the time go? Do, 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 do. Facebook is full of old people. How did that happen? Janet Green, you got it. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful bag. I really think that you will enjoy it. And you are going in for the giveaway. Thank you so much. Okay, the next item of the evening, I'm going to start the pair of these off at $14. Really, it's for the holders themselves. I think they are so cute. They are made by, oh gosh, I knew this and now I can't remember. Napier. They are Napier. So you are getting the pair of Victorian postcards, really beautiful colors for spring, I thought. I love a green basket. That is so pretty. I wish I had that floral basket, quite honestly. And then this one is metallic with these embossed birds. And they are embossed, so they do kind of pop out of the postcard. They look very three-dimensional. This one is not post dated, but it is made in Germany and it was from Aunt Mary. She did not have much to say. But what I love about these is the card holders. So they're little Napier owls. I think they were probably originally made for place card holders on a dining table, but they make great ephemeral holders. As you can see, even on my wobbly hand, they're very sturdy. They hold ephemera great. So they are coming with the postcards, but really the little stars of the show are these little hooters. So you get this postcard with this owl, and then you do get the pair. So then the second postcard is right here. I love the background. There's stars, but it kind of reminds me of spider webs. This one was postdated 1911 with the green 1 cent stamp. Yeah, she really didn't have. Now, whoever this is had a lot to say. Can't quite read it, but she had a lot to say. And then you also, of course, get your little Napier owl place card holder. And these, you can put any of your ephemera in. It's not adhered to it in any way. There's a little slit. You just slide them in between. They are double-sided. Really cute little ephemera holders. And like I said, you do get the 2 Victorian or antique postcards. But I see Donna in at 14. Thank you so much, Miss Donna. We are going to start the countdown at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid and I'm still somewhat letting the universe decide when we want scoops, but I am, what is it? Chomping at the bit. I couldn't think of what it was called. I do too. I do too. I still remember that one time I had this beautiful bone dish with spider webs on it. I love that. I think Heather Elizabeth got it and it was beautiful. Donna, you got them. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Guys, can you believe? Sorry, squirrel brain. Can you believe I have a 4th grader? What? What? I swear I just gave birth to her yesterday. I have a 4th grader. And get this, okay, real quick. I just have to tell you. I just have to tell you. I went to her award show. Sorry, I am a mom. I'm a braggy mom. I'm no good. I'm just a braggy mom. All A's. She got top 10 in her grade for her reading testing, their overall like map testing. She was in the top 10. And each class gets one child. No, wait. Each teacher of each class gets to nominate one child for marvelous manners, and Tiny Human got marvelous manners. I told her, I said, I don't know which one I'm more proud of you for, marvelous manners or all A's. Marvelous manners. My goodness. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. I just had to. I'm so proud of her. Number 21. Do you guys know what number 21 is? Scoop, scoopa doop. I need a different theme song because this one's not great. Scoopa doopa doopa doop. Can you tell I'm so nervous? Okay. So, if you were not here back in the day, back in the OG days, I did this thing called scoops. I was inspired by the famous TikTok trend and Instagram trend where those people throw all those crystals in those little like silicone bead gels and they shake and then they put in a big scoop and whatever is in your scoop you get to keep. Well, I did that but with vintage smalls and I had to stop because I'm going to be honest because honesty is the best policy. It wasn't that great financially. Because I never felt like y'all had enough scoop stuff in your scoops, so I kept putting more in there, and, it just ended up upside down. But I was able to get enough stuff to bring it back. Hopefully, we can continue it, but it just depends on which items I can find affordably and when, because you do get quite a lot of items in your scoops. So we have 6 scoops tonight. Each time we offer up scoops, the scoop is gonna start at $20. For $20, you get 1 scoop into the vintage scooper. I'm so nervous. You get 1 scoop into the vintage scoop basket. And, whatever you get, you get. It's all a mystery. It's just for fun. Here is a little look-see at the scoop basket right now. I have many more refillable items, but just so you can kind of get an idea of what you can see inside the scoop basket. Now, what I use to scoop is this item right here. I got this at Hobby Lobby. Was not a kitty litter scooper. I mean, maybe it was, but never been used as such. It is brand new. Only ever been used for scoops. So what I do is I reach in, grab you a heap and scoop, it then goes into the sifter, and whatever gets caught in the sifter, you get for your bid. We will bid it like normal, and the highest offer gets the scoop. Like I said, we do have 6 of these tonight, so you will have 6 different opportunities to purchase a scoop if you want. If one goes higher than you are wanting, or you're just not, you want to see how it works first, that's fine as well. But at this time, I'm going to start the first scoop, if of course anybody's interested, at $20. So I will let it go for about, mm, I don't know, 30 seconds? 30 seconds? 45 seconds? And then I will count it down. And then the highest offer of the scoop gets a scoop. If nobody wants to do it, that is also fine because I get it. It's a mystery, it's a gamble. But I will show you a few things that are in here. Um, there is this little girly in here. There is some coasters. There is a little strawberry pin cushion. There is a bird on a nest. Hi, historical buff. And then, okay, so here is the scoop bucket, as you can see. But also, while you guys are making your offers, I wanted to show you this is the refill basket. So, this is all the items I have to refill the scoop basket with. So I've really been trying for you guys. There's just all sorts of stuff. I do try just because of who I am as a giving, like I can't help it. I just want to give away everything. I do tend to make the scoops pretty lumpy just because I have I feel like I need to do that for y'all. But anyway, I am going to start the countdown. And I know I have huge help from my dear, dear friend Rachel. She helped me tremendously. So thank you so much, Rusty Snail. Also, you guys may have to take my word for me as I scoop. I'm gonna try to show you as much as possible, but this is very heavy. So I'm gonna try to show you me scooping it, but I promise there's no shenanigans going on. All right, I'm gonna start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. I'm nervous. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, oh, 3, 2, and 1. Fit in. I need my basket handle. And my little sifter that I use, I think it was actually a napkin holder, but it is my little sifter, but it had bigger holes. So I think this holds the napkins down, but I use that as my handle. See? Gotta think outside the box. All right. So the first scoop is going to go to Pam Avery. Thank you so much, Pam. And like I said, we do have 6 scoops available tonight. So, Pam Avery, you get the first scoop, my dear. Now, let's scoop. I'm so nervous. Okay. I want to kind of do it two-handed to get you a big scoop. So, it's been so long. I don't even know what to do. Okay. We're just gonna try. I can always put a little extra on top. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so here is for you, Pam Avery. So here is your scoop. Okay. And that fell out, but I'm gonna put that back in. That too. Okay. Shake out some of them beads. So this is what Pam has gotten her scooped. Let's check it out. I'm gonna get you a bag, Miss Pam, and put your name on it. Okay, let's see what you got. Because I don't even know. Okay. First item, you got a little bird on a nest with a gem stuck in his nest. He had an extra baby, didn't even know it. So you have this little guy. Then you got this new old stock party parasols. They are the little drink umbrellas. So you get a pack of those. You are also getting a vintage taxidermy butterfly drink coaster. You are getting this. This is really cool. I don't know if it's made what it's made out of, but it looks like old stamps that have been woven together to make this little coin purse. Do you see? And then it just clips on to whatever you want it to clip on to. All right. Then, oh, I love these. These are gorgeous. So this is all included in your scoop. Um, you got these gorgeous crushed turquoise Tibetan earrings. Paper money. Yeah, that makes sense. Why didn't I think of that? So those are beautiful. You got those in your scoop as well. Those gently. And the little bag that came in. You're welcome. Then you've got in here, I did also buy these little bags for you guys. These little signed copper and enameled vintage earrings. Those are just beautiful. So you got those. Okay. You also got this little, oh, this is so cute. This is a little rosary. So this is a little gold clutch purse with a pink and red gemstone. And then there's a little I believe it's Mary emblem. I can't tell. It maybe Jesus, but a little emblem of Mary or Jesus, and then inside is a little rosary, and it is made. It just says Italy inside, and there's a little rosary inside there with glass beads. So you got that. You got oop, this little horse racing wooden game piece. Oh, I love this. I forgot this was in here. Look at this miniature. It's probably an antique fruit knife. So it is this mother of pearl little fruit knife. So sweet. So that is in there as well. Still got more. Still got more. Then you have got this little bag that has 3 of these miniature glass corked bottles to put your other miniatures in. You got, oh, I love this. You got this vintage soap dish, which I so almost kept, but it didn't match my other ones, so I was well behaved. And put this in the scoops, but oh my gosh, I love this one so much. You got a Georgia found arrowhead made out of quartz. This barely made it in your scoop. A little piece of a clock. It is the pointer. And last but not least in your scoop, oh, we got one little straggler in the bottom. You also have this little toy red airplane. And then your last item is this. This is a vintage set of Kodak plates. And in here, you've got all your little color glass Kodak plates for your Kodak camera. You got green and red. And then the other ones are still wrapped, so I'm not going to take them out. But then you also have blue. Blue. So you got the little Kodak slides. So that is your scoop, Pam. Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate it. This is all yours, and I will wrap it up very well as I usually do. I still won't ship it like this. That is not how I would do things. So thank you so much, and we will restock before the next scoop, whenever that one may be. But I can't thank you guys enough. I was so nervous. I still am, but you guys are always so so sweet. I don't know why I was stressing. Hi, Renee. Number 25. That's another scoop. Well, then. All right. Let's do it. We got another scoop coming. While you guys start, I'm going to start it again at $20. I'm going to restock a little. So starting at $20, we have another scoop. So just to kind of show you guys some things I'm putting in, we've got some little game pieces and a button. Oh, I love this. This little vintage dwarf grow, but about foot high. I think it's plant food, this old plant food box. And I liked, it says Nastrium Dwarf with the beautiful graphic on the front. That's going to go in there. Now, just because you see me putting it in there, don't mean you might get it. We're going to put these tin photographs in there because I'm kind of mixing them in so we don't know what you get. Flower seed box. There you go. Let's do this old funeral fan. And oh, this is different. Who wants this? Taxidermied crocodile foot? That's going in there. If you don't want that, if you win that and you don't want that, I can take it out. Ooh, and I'm gonna do this big crystal. And I'm gonna make sure it. Oh, that fell out of there. That fell out of there. Okay. Those photo. Look at this photograph. Every time it just makes me laugh. Okay. I see Renee is in at 23. I'm going to start the countdown. And then when we get down to the count, hi, Dusty. Um, I'm going to count. I can't remember what I was saying. All right. Hang on 1 second. Okay. I can't remember. Have I been counting down from 15 or 10? We're just going to do 10. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid and hi, Ginger. You did so good the other night. It was so good to see you, my dear. So good to see you. I wish y'all could like see the full experience of the scooping of it all, but it's just not going to go low enough. It's just not going to go low enough for you. I'm so sorry. One day, when I have a massive place, I'll get one of those shaker things and do it real like the real people do. There is the bid end. Renee is okay. Gets the next scoop. I gotta find your number, Renee. I got it. So I see Renee's okay at 33, right before Dusty. Okay, so you are going in for the giveaway, Renee, and let's get your scoop going. My girl, Renee. Hey, hey, hey. All right, here we go. Scoop. Now, I cannot guarantee what will or what will not be in your scoops. Do you see, though? I always try to do a big scoop. I'm gonna add a little extra. Okay, let's see what you got. Let me make you a tag. I swear I'm more organized than it appears. Renee is okay by me. Okay, so Renee, in your scoop, and you tell me if you want this or pass, because you did get the lucky gator foot. So I would never send this to you if you don't want it. If you want it though, it's good luck, I think. Maybe. What does gator foot mean? I don't even know why I have this. But Renee, do you want the gator foot? Yeah, oh heck yeah, that's my girl. Okay, that's yours. Nice. Um, then you did get the funeral fan from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. From Oklahoma Book and Bible House. Look at that street. Don't you want to play on that street? So you got the fan. You also got the seed box. Oh, I love this seed box. So good. Then you got How to Play Bridge the Winning Way. Not the losing way, the winning way. And then only victory has a thinking man's filter, a smoking man's taste. The man who thinks for himself knows. There you go. So a little bridge book. You got that. You also got our little train conductor guy. How cute is he? This photo was taken January 26, 1938 from Columbus, Ohio. And his name, very rarely do you get a name, so that's pretty cool, is Sam Sebring? Sam Sebring? How would you pronounce that last name? Sebirng. Seberug. No, there's an N. Severin. That one's really got me. IRNG. My brain. How do you pronounce IRNG? Erng. Seberg. But you got him. He's adorable. I would be his friend for sure. You did get the little strawberry pin cushion. Sebring. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't tell nobody. Nobody's watching, right? It's just you and me. But why then put the I before the R? Why not just spell it the way you're supposed to spell things so that Ariana can read them? That's just between us. Shh. Okay, so we got strawberry pincushion. That is super cute. Now you didn't get as much in your scoop as oh gosh, as Pam, but you did get one of the bigger, better pieces, so that kind of took up more room in your scoop. But you did get 5 vintage marbles, one of which is a beautiful shooter. So pretty. Look at that blue slag. That's gorgeous. Okay. And then you did get also Chicago Bridge and Iron Co. Sea Timekeeper, Greenville. I'm not sure what that was, but you got it. These, I love these. These are vintage mink scarf clips. And they're in such good condition. Look how fluffy they are. So these would be meant to like hold your scarf in place, or I guess you could technically even use them as shoe clips if you really wanted to, but they're like little bows made out of mink. It's born in Ohio in 1861 and passed away in Monroe County in 1890. Okay, so that was look. This picture was taken in 1938, and he looked pretty old in this picture. So that can't be him though, because this picture was taken in 1938. Oh, 1861. Yeah, that I don't think maybe it was his son. I'm not. Being live is hard. I know you are. You got a mink, you got a gator. My goodness. I don't think there's any more animals like that in here. I think you got the two. And then your last item, which is so beautiful, is this vintage gold compact. So this one is a push button. And this one is made by a Lynn Bren creation. And it still has, if you pull this right here, it still has its little powder puff and powder in there. I'm going to leave it for you. But this is a big compact. And it's a little powdery, hence the powder, but it just wipes right off. So that one is gorgeous. So that is your scoop, Renee. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's see. If we get another scoop, I'm gonna need a Diet Coke because that's quite exhausting. Antique candle holder. The car. What car? What car? Jay Sebring. But see, his name is Birng. Is that still pronounced Sebring? I don't know. All right, number 13. This right here is gorgeous. I am going to start this at $40. I believe it to be antique, but I try my best to be honest with you. I can't quite tell because it's in such good condition. I think it was redone, but I still think it's well worth the 40 plus. This is a gorgeous candle sconce, candelabra, sconceabra. I just made up a new word. This is a beautiful sconceabra, and I do believe that it has been repainted because it's just too gold, too freshly gold. Um, but it is marked on the back, made in Italy. So right here, it's upside down for some reason, but it says made in Italy. And you can tell by this, It looks right. Scansabra. It looks right. It's just I think someone has repainted it. But what a beautiful piece. No issues to report really. I mean, that bend is there, but I'll show you. So when you're looking at it like that, obviously you can see it's a bit wonky donkey. But from the front, it's not wonky donkey at all. You can't even tell a thing. You can't even tell a thing. And there is like a little space in here. So if you did hang this on your wall, I imagine you could put maybe some greenery kind of coming down. You could put it in there. Maybe a beautiful hanky. They do nowadays make remote battery operated candles. So those would look really great in this. What a mood setter. And what I like about it is there's no hard wiring, right? You put a nail in your wall, you hang this up, you put the battery operated candles in there, you take your remote, bada boom, bada bing. Romance. You know what I'm saying? Sconce opera. Um, but I love the little scalloped pieces here. Try to give you a little close up of the different kind of flowers. Very romantic. You could also hang this up outside if you wanted to. I just think it's gorgeous. And they also make the little candle rings. They almost look like napkin rings. You could put those around there, add different textures and colors. Here is the bottom. Get some flickering candles, instant drama. You know what I'm saying? And then you see the rope detailing around the bottom. Um, it's not too terribly heavy. It is solid metal, but I'm pretty confident I could ship it no issues here. And I don't think it would be too bad. But really, really pretty. I am going to start the countdown on this. Real quick, I want to tell you a bit of the measurements. And as I said, it does say that it was made in Italy. It's 14 inches tall by about 13 inches wide. 14 by 13. Really pretty. I think antique, definitely vintage. Um, Floral sconsobra. All right, I'm going to start the countdown at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end. Are you coming to the tree? Dun, 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 dun. I decided I wanted one anyways, even though there was not another Scoopy. I still wanted a Diet Coke. Cheers to all my lovely friends. I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best. Thank you, Redheaded Kitty Cat. Number 6. Oh, I love this. I'm a little I just feel as though I'm not going to describe this item very well, but best believe I'm going to do my best. Okay. I'm going to start this, excuse me, at $24. This is gorgeous. It's definitely antique. Sometimes these have dates. This one does not, but I do collect these. This one's not a date. This one's not a date, but this one says in memoriam, Washington Camp 693, POS of A, Van Dyke, PA. So this is an antique badge ribbon, and it does say in memoriam, so in memory of. Now, camp number 693, POS of A. I know what that is, but do I know it when I'm live? No, that would just make too much sense. It is, if I remember correctly, it's some sort of fraternity type thing, you know? I just can't remember. POS. It's not what you think. Don't go there. Something of sons? Something of sons. Something Sons of America. Am I getting close? Anyways, gorgeous. It's definitely from the 1800s. I have several like this. So on the top badge part, you do have a loose sight George Washington with the flags. Great for this time of year. In memoriam, Washington Camp number 693 POS of A, Van Dyke, PA. And then it has got that beautiful bullion on the bottom. And these are made out of silk. And yeah, president. He was a president, pretty sure. These were made out of silk and other very delicate fabrics. So the fact that this is not tattered is very good. Now on the back side, I love the backside colors more, but it does have a watermark where some naughty Victorian kid used it as a coaster. Patriotic Sons of America. I was close. I got three-fourths of that. Um, and then on the back it says the same thing, Washington Camp number 693 POS of A, Van Dyke, PA. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Historical Buff, and thank you, Dusty. Um, Again, the bullion. I think bullion is one of my favorite things. It's just, there's something about it. I love bullion and I love flower frogs. Apparently, I'm just a metalhead. There is no year on this. I did look. I have several other ones similar, and they're all around the 1890s to 1910s. They do date back earlier. I have some from the 1880s, but the majority of them are like 1890 to 1910. So that's where I feel comfortable dating this, somewhere between there. So definitely well over 100 years old. And this would be great to have as we celebrate America's 250th. Woo woo. But really cool piece. And I love how of good condition he is. And it's not cracked. You can still definitely see there are some words under him. I love how he is done too. It kind of feminized him a bit. I love that depiction of him. It's beautiful. And the black, but then I love the red, white, and blue. Shame that they used it as a coaster. But I'm going to start the countdown. Let me measure it for you real quick. It is 9 inches by 2.5 inches. All right. And it is, I don't know if I told you, it is a pin. So you just unclip it like that and you can pin it to anything. I like to pin these on my lampshades. I have my personal collection of these on a metal garden gate that's hanging on my wall in my living room, and I use magnets so as to not hurt the fabric because it is very fragile. But I'm going to start the countdown. I see Dusty in at 26. Thank you so much, Dusty. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bit in. Did George Washington really have wooden teeth, or is that like one of them silly Billy rumors? Hi, Don Domain. I'm just curious. Oh my god. I'm leaving. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye. Love you so much. Ta-ta for now. I'll be back when I be back. I feel even more stupider than I normally do. Did y'all know that this says Patriotic Sons of America right there? Did you know that? Y'all didn't tell me. Patriotic Sons of America. Yup. Yup. Luana, you got it. Thank you so much. It's a great piece. Very cool. In case you didn't know, it stands for. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that to you. Thank you so much. In memoriam. I can't believe that. Oh well. Okay. Per Google, no, George Washington did not have wooden teeth. This is a popular historic myth. While he suffered a severe wait, while he suffered from severe dental issues and wore several sets of dentures, wood was never used. Well, thank you so much, Collector Art. Don't be worried. I just am embarrassed as usual. Okay, 8. What am I getting? I love these. Dare I say, well, are they? They used a lot of animal teeth. Stop it. And cadaver. How'd they get them to stay? They like super glue them in or something? I'm gonna have to Google. Okay. These, dare I say, I have a lot of really fun stuff in the lineup tonight. But dare I say these are some of my favorite. Wire. Ow. Um, I don't know how old they are. These are from my personal collection. I actually don't really want to sell them if I'm being honest. But I have a one in, one out rule when it comes to wall stuff because my walls are yeah, there's no room. So I'm gonna start the bleh, hmm, what? I'm gonna start the lot of 3 of these. You get all 3. I'm gonna start them at $16. They are tiles. I did not look them up. Like I said, I do not know how old they are. I just stinking love them. And I love the colors. They're so good. Okay, so this is the first one. They are made out of a plaster of some kind. They are three-dimensional to some extent. So I'm trying to show you. So the butterfly does pop out. This one is my favorite color, Band-Aid, Band-Aid pink. And the butterfly is this like rustic, almost metallic color. They do have the hangers set into the plaster. So you do not have to worry about that. They are ready to be hung. I think that these would be so good either on a screened-in porch or also like behind your oven. You know that little space everybody has between like their oven? Some have backsplashes, some don't. These I feel like these would be cool. So they are plaster. So this one is a butterfly. It is 6 by 6 inches. I also think they look really good like on a fence. Anyways, then you have the dragonfly. This one is a off white with a same color dragonfly, like almost a metallic goldy silver. And it is also three-dimensional. How was your BLT, Judy? I want a BLT. But look at the detail. Can you see the detail in the wings and the little feet and the thorax? And they're in great condition. I mean, they're obviously distressed. I don't know if that was like intentional, if they're just were made like that, but there's really no chips or cracks or anything. And then I saved the best for last. Y'all know I have a thing for bees. And look at this one. It's the coziest looking bee I've ever seen in all my days. Look at this little bumblebee. And this one is like a sea foam, baby blue, tealy, blue green. And it's a little fuzzy wuzzy bumblebee. And he's so cute. And they're all 6 by 6. So I'm gonna do my best to show them to you in traces. I really don't want to drop these. I just kind of want to show them to you as a set so you can really see how lovely they are together. And these, I have to say, are 3 of my favorite colors. Like, these 3 colors are my favorite colors. So there you go. These are very much Ariana approved. I see Judy in at 16. Thank you so much, Judy. I'm going to start the countdown on these at 15, 14, 13, 12. I'm going to put them down before I break them. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. And while we're waiting, I have a question for you guys. So, I'm hip with the kids. You know, I'm just kidding, I'm not. But I do pay attention. It seems to me as though everybody's wanting granny core. Do you guys know what granny core is? Like wooden heart stuff, blue gooses. There's a lot people want the hens on nests, fairy lamps, floral items, lots of wood items, bread boxes, those types of things. Would you guys be interested if I bought enough of that stuff and did like a granny core sale? Would that be something you were interested in? Or do we like this style? I know I'm really not. Clock it. Wait, which finger is it? My daughter does this. Clock it. Like if I do something cool. That's what she says. Clock it, mom. Anyways, Judy, you got it. Thank you so much. Yeah, that. Would y'all be in would y'all be into that kind of sale? I currently have none of that, but I know that that's what the kids are clocking. So do y'all want me to try to pick some of that up for you? I just want to make you happy. Not me. Okay. Aw, that's so sweet. You are very sweet to me. Thank you. Okay. All right. This next item. Thank you. Okay. I mean, all right. Okay. This next item. Really, I'm offering one thing in particular, and the other thing is just kind of thrown in. Now, I know it doesn't look like much, but believe me when I tell you that these are collectible and they're expensive. They are expensive. I am going to start the pairing off at $35. You get both, okay? So you're going to get the hat and the hat mold. So I would say that the hat mold. No, I know vintage dress. I mean like more like I've noticed a lot people in my bracket, those I call them kids. I've always felt like I feel like I was born 40 personally. But thank you, William. I will. I just wanted to ask. Um, the hat mold definitely predates the hat. Okay. So the hat is a vintage velvet hat with my favorite, bullion. Oh, I just love bullion so much. So it has that bullion. And then I paired it with this gorgeous hat mold. Now, this is not a hat stand. This is a hat mold. So they would have these I don't know when, early or late 1800s, early 1900s. I think they still use them um, in hat manufacturing. So I'm going to take this off so I can show you. This is gorgeous. This is probably one of the oldest ones that I have come across. There is a maker on it. I could not make it out. It is 1/4 and 5 are the markings on the underneath. The 5 is right here. And then there's the base. There is where the maker mark kind of is. And then this is hand carved out of wood. And then this would have been on a stand, much like you see like mannequin heads, how they stick them on the stands. So this would have been on a stand. And then they would hammer the hat and mold the hat around this to make the size that they were needed. This one is one of the oldest ones I found. So deliciously primitive and rustic looking. Absolutely gorgeous. I actually had this on essentially a paper towel holder. Um, do you know what I'm talking about? That's how I had this displayed, but just look at that texture and it's so like it just feels good. It just feels so good. Gorgeous color, deep, deep, rich brown. I've found a couple of these before. I don't know if I still have it. They're hard to find within a reseller price range, but this one is definitely the most delicious one. It's just you can just tell. This is just lovely, worn, gorgeous, gorgeousness. Okay. Then the hat is a Clover Lane and it is a size large. Hi, Amy. It does look like a burnt marshmallow. I love burnt marshmallows. I burn them on purpose. That's how I eat them. This hat is totally, sorry, Nikki here. This hat is totally wearable. You could wear this tomorrow. It is a size large. It is a beautiful deep blue velvet with that precious bow on the front with the bullion. Let's see. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. Um, great condition. It looks practically brand new, and I just love, love, love that little bullion floret detail. And then it just sits. There's something about this. Like this is how I want to decorate for like the 4th of July. Not like so, I just like subtle nods. Subtle, subtle nods, but this is gorgeous. I missed your birthday. Tell me it isn't so. Amy, did I miss your birthday? I'm gonna start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Hi, Helen. So good to see you. Amy, I am so sorry. I'm going to rectify that. I must fix that ASAP. And, of course, bid end. Dusty, you got it. Thank you so much. Of course. Hold up. We got to decorate. Sorry. Everybody's birthday is worth taking a pause for, especially Amy. We're decorating. There's your birthday decorations. Oh, I don't have a party hat, but I do have one of these. Okay, you definitely need the little girl pushing the the baby thing. That's the one you need. This one. This one's special for you. Look at this little vintage. I can't send this to you. I'm so sorry. I hoard these, but I will share. I'm sharing. Okay, I'm gonna sing you happy birthday. Everybody sing along if you would like. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amy. Happy birthday to you. Thank you for being such a good human, Amy. Whenever you're ready, say blow and we will blow it out. Hurry, her face might catch a flame. I'm worried. Happy birthday. I'm so sorry I missed it. I am so, so sorry, but happy birthday. We shall keep the decorations up the rest of the show in honor of said birthday. And thank you so much, Dusty. I love that. Happy birthday, Amy. I still expect you to come by this summer if you can, please, or we can meet up. I just need to see you. All right. Pair of I'm gonna be so honest. I have no idea what this is. It says pair of Victorian boxes. Oh, I found them. Okay. These little suckers are so expensive. I did not know this. They do have Victorian symbolism, meaning they are Victorian. They're little jewelry boxes, little ring boxes, if you will. I'm going to start them at 45 the pair. 45 the pair. Please do feel free to put them in your Googler. Double check me. I always encourage you to do that with any reseller. If you think their prices are not reasonable, do feel free to Google me and double check me. But these are incredible. So these are, I do have a pair. They are these little antique ceramic boxes. What were they for? Jewelry, wishes, hopes, dreams, whatever you want to put in here. This one in particular is a Victorian hand. So here is the inside. There is nothing really on the bottom except for a little X. Then you can see there is some symbolism on the bottom. These are, I believe they're a leaf. I just can't think of what what that is at the moment, but there you go. Hi, Barbara. And then on the top is the Victorian hand, which is very symbolic in the Victorian era. She is wearing a little ring on her pointer finger. She's got some gold paint on her wrist and a blue sleeve. There are these little decorative dollops all the way around. And then this little box is just about 3 inches wide by about an inch and a half. And beautiful little Victorian box. I just think it's crazy that ceramics have lasted like this long. Like, I love that. Hi, Barbara. So there's the first one, and you do get both. The second one is this little one here. And this little one has an anchor, I believe an anchor, a heart, and a book. Again, Victorians were real big on symbolism. I can't remember what all of them mean off the top of my head, but they all stood for something. So there's the book, the heart, and the anchor. This one's little dollops around the lid are flat. They don't protrude like the hand one. And then you have this kind of harp detailing on the front. And then no maker's mark on the bottom of this one. And this one is a wee bit smaller. This one is 2.5 by 1.5. 2.5 by 1.5. And that is the little book, heart, and anchor. And then you have the little Victorian hand. And they look so pretty together. But I'm going to start the countdown on the pair of these at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fit in. Hi, Desert Gal Curious. Oh my gosh. My brain froze. What else is new? Hi, Tammy. So good to see you. Guys, if you don't know, I'm doing a sale with a Name or Amy on the 4th of June. Now, Amy knows the time. Have you told me the time, Amy? If you have, I am so sorry. I'm assuming it's going to be around 7, but Amy will clarify. Please come because I know Amy always brings great stuff. I have some super fun stuff I've been saving up. It's a good mix of Victorian and kitsch. So if you like Victorian and you like kitsch, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. June 4th on Enamour Amy's channel. We will be having a little live sale, me and her. So please come by if you are not doing anything. She's the best. Tammy Dillard, you got it. Tammy Dillard. Thank you so much. I already got some stuff set aside, and there's some really I've found some fun stuff because Amy makes me channel my inner kitsch, you know? Number 9. This, speaking of Amy, this makes me think of her. And this is adorable. This came from the one and only Rusty Snail. And she fixed this. She saved this book and she did such a great job. I'm going to start this at $14 and this is so cute. So, the cover of this book here was falling apart, like the book was falling apart. So she added this gorgeous piece of vintage lace and then this really beautiful piece of vintage pink ribbon to keep the book together. I thought that was so clever. Um, look at the cover of this. I just can't with this. And it says baby animals and birds. And there is a cow and a bunny and a dog and a cat. And then, of course, you have the little baby up top with the little ducks and the little baby birds. So all you have to do is open this and wait till you see the illustrations in here. Here's the back, too. The back is identical, but this is just so darling. Okay. So the first page, I'm not going to read it because then we'll be here forever and always. But you've got birds and monkeys. Look at those illustrations. Bunnies and deers. And now this book is very fragile. You can see it's kind of coming to pieces. So if you did want to take these pages out and frame them, you wouldn't feel like the worst because the book is already kind of falling apart a little bit, but the pages are in such great condition. And then you have, hi, Marianne, baby ducks and baby dogs. Oh, I wonder, is there a bear in here, Marianne? I'm dead. Look, right when I said that. Baby bear. Look at that illustration. And the bear says, Mother bear and cubs. Look, I got goosebumps reading that. Mother bear and cubs, playful cubs who like to fight, rolling in the snow so white. Better stop or mother mild may up and spank a naughty child. So you got the bears and the cows, sheep and pigs, birds and horses. And then the last page, chickens and kittens. Those two words are fun to say together, chickens and kittens. And then just to keep it together, we're going to tie it back up, which is just such a simple idea, but what a great idea. And she always chooses the best pieces to make things like this work. She has such an incredible eye. Okay, I'm going to tie that. Boop, boop, boop. So we got baby animals and birds. So cute. I am going to start the countdown at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. I know. She really did. I agree. I do agree. Dusty, every time somebody calls me dear, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but it's like a real Southern thing for people to call you dear, especially like I work with guys. And if I ask them a question, they'll be like, I don't know, dear. Like that's just how they talk in the South. And I always reply, no problem, moose. And they get real confused. And they always look at me and go, did you just call me a moose? And I said, well, you call me a deer. Have I ever told you that? I've been saying that since like middle school. A meese. I don't know. A meese? That goes to Vintage Rose. Thank you so much. And thank you, Marianne. Yeah, so I say, no problem, Moose, many times a day. Think of you always. Number 20. Two brass easels. All right. I've kind of been hoarding these. Technically, I have three. I'm offering two. I've been hoarding these because I like to pair them with things, but y'all might have things already that you want to pair these with. So, a mooselet. Is that real? For some reason, that sounds naughty. These now, listen, I could used to find these. Now, when I find these, they're always not for sale or they're super expensive. Tell me if you're running into the same thing. But I'm going to start the pair of these off at 24. And they are these gorgeous brass easels. These are fantastic for so many things. They elevate both figuratively and legitimately things. uh, they're great for many things, such as, gosh, get it out, Ariana. Books. You can put books on these. Art. You can also put your art on these. You could paint art while on these or just display your art. You can also use them for cookbooks in your kitchen. Um, you can put plates on these, decorative plates, or just your everyday plates. You could put your pens on here if you really wanted to. What else could you do? Um, Endless. Literally endless. We have a big one and a smaller one because I thought how cute would they be together? A mirror. Thank you, Amy. Books, paintings. But let me show you the details of the first one. So this is the first easel. Yeah, a doll could fit. You could put pretty much anything you ever wanted on this. Um, Again, could used to find these all the time. Now they're such a hot commodity. They get swiped up in like 2.5 seconds. So this one is 10 by 4.5 inches. 10 by 4.5 inches. And look at the little scrolly detail around the sides. And then the easel is just a really simplistic one. But you can put it however you, okay, let me say. Exactly, Dusty. You can put it however like far you want it to stand, right? Like it can go as far back as that or as close up as that. It's however you want it, okay? So that is the first one. Beautiful, gorgeous, love it. And then this is the second one. Now the second one has a bit of a bigger base, so a little bit more sturdy. Same thing though. If you want it higher up, you can do that. If you want it all the way back, you can do that as well. You have options. And then here is the front. Love the swirly twirly bit. So they're different. They're cousins. Nope. They're sisters, not twins. Yeah. What'd Brooke say? Yes, see? So good. So good. I got a you. I can't help it. All right. We're going to start the countdown. You do get the pair. It is not choice. Hi, Brooke. Did I say hi to you, dear? Hello. Oh, see? Look. So what do you say now back to me, Brooke? This will be really awkward if you don't say like that. Anyways, I'm going to start these countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There it is. 3, 2, and 1. Vid end. So good to see you, Brooke. Thank you for putting up with my shenanigans. See, it's a Southern thing. Hi, dare. Hi, dare. Oh, and no, women do say it too. It's not just the men. Are any of you up north? Do y'all say that up north? Deer? Do you call people deers? Boo, 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 boo. Dusty, I got some stuff here recently that I think you'll like. I thought of you when I picked it up. And I never know how to go about that. Because, like, I never want to make you feel pressured, but it made me think of you. Which, speaking of you, Dusty, you got those. Thank you so much. Do y'all say dear a lot, Amy? Number 15. I promise y'all there's more scoops. I promise. Old Tales book. Okay. Now, this book is from my personal collection. I even posted a picture of the inside cover of this book on my Instagram because it's incredible. Okay. This is gonna start at $20. Not in the best condition, but the cover page. The cover page. And the contents page. I want a tattoo of the cover page of this book. It's so, so good. Okay. So this book is called Old Tales Retold, and this is the Voland edition. So Old Tales Retold, Voland edition. Now you can see the book has been through it. Some kid loves this book, but first look at that little illustration on the front. But are you ready for the pizza resistance? Oh my great googly moogly. I love I want that as wallpaper. I want that as a tattoo. I want that in a purse. I want that as curtains. I want that as everything. It's so cool. It's like art deco. It's all my favorite things. Animal hybrid doll heads, like just so good. Look at the pigs. And then the birds they gave little wings to, the chickens and the duck. And the bunny with the red eyes and the doll head. Is that not the most me thing you've ever seen in your entire existence? Now again, the book is taped together, but that was just everything for me. Look at the contents page. Amazing. And then look at the top of this one. Again, I'm not trying to lie to you about the condition of this. It's got tape. It is not perfect, but we should all get together and get that tattoo. Amy can get the cat. Dusty could get the bunny or a moose. I could get the doll head or also the cat or also the bunny. Look at the bull up there. I really want that as wallpaper. And then we have, sorry, then class, we have all the stories. We have 3 little bears. Look how cute. Again, these could totally be framed because this book is not in the best condition. So it is the whole story of the 3 little bears. Ugh, I just love whoever illustrated this. That's my person, you know. Okay, I'm going to try to move on. Then you've got the little red hen. That one is not as good of a page. But these pictures, it's just so withering. The house on the hill. I actually love that it's been taped up. Look at the little illustrations on here. The wolf blowing down the pig's house. Look at this one. And then look around here at the little pigs around the page. Chicken licking. It's incredible. And then I'll save some of the rest, but look at the back page. It's all our future tattoos. Look at him. He is awesome. Is that a turkey? What is this supposed to be? Is that a cookie or a pancake? And look at her. Wow. And look at these 2. These weren't on the front page. What did I miss? Is there an artist? Let's look. Because we definitely need to know that. Yes, we do. Frederick Richardson. Let's all write that down. Fred, Frederick Richardson. And this says, because he planned this book upon his knowledge of what children love and of the changeless popularity of the old stories it is apparently dedicated to PFV. I agree. Good job, Fred. Okay. See? What is that? Is it a pancake? It's an anthropomorphic pancake. And see, in the first one, the first side, we didn't realize these were bodies. Do you see? Wait. I swear there was just a glitch in the matrix. When I saw this page, that did not occur to me that those were their bodies. Those just look like decorative lines. But for some reason, when I saw this page, it clicked that those were their bodies. But there were bodies the whole time. Anyways, I'm gonna start a countdown on this. Clearly, I'm losing my mind. 15, 14, 13, and out. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and it's a pretty big book. 2 and 1. It end. Fan flippin' tastic. Recommended. I have so many great books. Like, look at, I don't even want to take it out. Let me show you one of my favorites. This is not for sale, but look at this book I have right here. Books are just like, look at this cover. Bird's Wedding, Palmer Cox. Like, I just love a goofy anthropomorphic book. That is so good. That's mine. That stays in my desk because I like to look at it every day. Anyways, that goes to Vintage Rose for 43. Amazing. Thank you so much. It's scoop time. I need a new song. Scoop, scoop, scoop. I got nothing. All right, let me restock as we start the bids. Bids for a scoop are going to start at $20. Thank you so much. I'm going to restock it. Okay, starting at $20, we're gonna run a bid for the Scoopies, Doopies, Loopies. She's fully stocked. Let me show you. Give you a peek at your scoops. You never know what you're gonna get here at the scoops. You never know what you're gonna get here when you scoop. Trying to kind of center the thing so that we know you'll get a good scoop. I have a book from my grandma. She was born in 1889. Three Little Pigs. The house the wolf couldn't blow down was the girl pig's house. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, when the scoops come rolling in. Oh, when the scoops come rolling in. Oh, how I'd love to be in the cottage when the scoops come running in. Nikki looks so unimpressed right at this moment. All right, so if you guys are interested in a scoop, we are bidding currently for a scoop. What you do is you take this scooper. I've got this big basket. I put this in, pull out a scoop of items. Whatever lands in my strainer, you get for your bid. Currently, we have Dusty Moose in at 20. I will start the countdown in just a minute. So if you're interested in a scoop, the current bid is $20. And there you go. I'm going to start the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Oof. Hi, Gracie. Also, real quick, while we're waiting on the bid end, I did want to let you guys know that my intention is to shift tomorrow, but I do work tomorrow, and then I work an estate sale Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then Sunday is my daughter's dance recital. So If you don't get your invoice from me right away, just give me a little bit of grace. Very, very busy. I will definitely fit you guys in. I always do. But if it's not right on Wednesday, just I promise they're coming. It's just a lot going on this week. Dusty, you got it. Thank you so much. All right, Dusty, let's get your scoop. Let's get your scoop, scoop a doop. All right, here is your doodaddy. Try to get ye a good scoopy, dear moose. Okay, and a couple things fell out, so I'm just gonna throw them in. Boop. It's like Christmas. This is your scoop, Dusty. Let's see what you got, shall we? I'm gonna put this here. I promise I don't take anything out. If anything, I throw things in. I promise. Y'all trust me, don't you? Okay, Dusty. Get your bag. Boop. All right, Dusty dear. You got a vintage taxidermy butterfly coaster. I do. I really do. I love this. This is probably more than likely a wooden carved piece off of a vintage or antique cuckoo clock. So that is beautiful. You got that. When is it? When is it? Then you got the second class scout Walter Durham, 561 Blue Ridge Council. You have advanced another rank in scouting, and this certificate is given as recognition of what you have accomplished. Has taken work, but you have had the satisfaction of reaching the goal you set for yourself. Now there is a new goal ahead, first class rank. So that was in there. You got this professional mixing guide, the accredited list of recognized and accepted standard formulas of mixed drinks. That's really cool. Is it this weekend? So you got that. This is from 1947. 1947. Then you've got this. This is just a bag so that these didn't get messed up. This is not the original bag they came in. You got these little cows. And I just put them on this Victorian photograph. These vintage cow earrings. I don't know. Did I say earrings? So you got those. You got this little tin photograph of the other gentleman. His name, Robert Mason. I can say his name. Robert Mason. Then you got these. I believe that these are antique, possibly German, maybe Italian. This is a antique pair of it's essentially a candle snuffer and wick trimmer. So it opens like this, and then you would put that on your wick, and then you would snuff it out, or you could snip the wick somehow. I think it's just for snuffing the wick. So you got those. You got this really cute little oh no, you got a gem stuck in it. That would not make a very good pencil sharpener with a gem stuck in it. Occupational hazard. Let me see if I can't get it out. Oh my gosh, and if I don't do it now, I'm never going to remember that that's in there, Dusty. You got a gem stuck in your pencil. There it goes. You've got this vintage metal water pump pencil sharpener. So it is a little miniature water pump, but then it also is a pencil sharpener. You got that. You got this large recycled glass vintage shooter marble. You got this pair of Laura, I believe it's Lorelei, isn't it Lorelei? Lorelei Birch earrings. They are gold enameled earrings. They're blue and purple and teal. So you got that pair of earrings. You got a vintage clock key. You got a vintage skeleton key. Another clock key, actually. Oh, I love him. Look at that. He's metal. He is cast metal. This little figurine of a gentleman chopping wood. Then you got a Zamora circus pin. You got a really, really good arrowhead. That's a good one. And last but not least, you got this beautiful giant crystal, which I love her. I love her. She's beautiful. And that is the bottom of your scoop. Thank you so much, Dusty. I'm gonna put your little arrowhead in here with your earrings so it doesn't get broke for now. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for getting one. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it takes the time. It takes quite some time to find that many minis. For sure, for sure. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can't turn my air down. For some reason, I am starting to, what's that word? Precipitate. Woo! Those scoops are making me toasty. They were making me toasty warm. All right. Thank you so much, Jesse. All right. Number 5. That's scoops. I'm passing it for now. Number 24. That's scoops too. No, I need a break. Okay. So the Rusty Snail has been so busy, and wait until you see what she made for Amy's sale. So Tuesday, June 4th, I'm having a sale with Enamer Amy on her channel at 8 o'clock. Just to show you guys a sneak peek. This is not available tonight, but these will be available on Enamer Amy's channel Tuesday, the 4th. She made these amazing kitsch packets. So stinking good. So y'all are really making me hungry. I didn't even have dinner. I'm upset. Someone please mail me a BLT ASAP. But so good. So she made those. But for tonight, she made some that are different. They're still kitschy, but she's never made these before, and they are so good. I have 2 of them. So these are going to start at $35 choice. And I hope y'all never get sick of Rusty Snail packets because I never, ever, ever will. I will support her till the day I am no longer on earth. She made rainbow packs, which is just so stinking cool. Look at even how, so it says vintage rainbow packs for junk journaling and scrapbooking, 150 plus pieces. Look at how she did this all. She stamped that by hand. And then, like, for instance, this little ruler piece in here, this fabric ruler piece, she colored by hand. But look at that Victorian die cut of the bird. Of course, you always have your little pack of die cuts she cuts out of vintage paper up here. You've got your little fabric scraps of that's probably a Victorian or antique postcard. Look at the little socks, the little bird, these shoes. And then usually, yep, here is her little bag of charms. And there with the rainbow butterfly. I'm not sure if that's yep, that's a brooch. And then you've got another butterfly die cut in there. The lifesavers, that may be another jewelry piece right there. The little rainbow tickets, so good. So this is the first choice. Here's the back. Look at how good. Absolutely, William. That's you right there, William. Da, 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 da. And then, oh, the butterflies here. So, so good. So that is, oh, look at that ribbon. That's great. So that is option number one. And then option number two, same thing. Same thing, but different pieces, of course, because most of the things that are in these packs are one of a kinds. Meow, meow. Look, another beautiful Victorian bird die cut, another bag of charms, some rainbow buttons. You still have the rainbow tags and the rainbow measuring tape. So good. Look at the even the rainbow freaking closures. So good. Here's the back of this one. Hi, MJ. There's the rainbow. Then the back. Look at the washi tape even. And the cars. So, so great. So, oh, and look at this postcard. Can you see it? Right here. This Victorian postcard with the mica glitter on the rainbow. Amazing. And then there's the little bag of charms. There's a little rainbow in there as well. But so cute. I'm going to start the countdown on these at 15, 14, 13. You get choice. 12, 11, 10, 9. Yeah, sorry about that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Nikki always likes the ribbons on the ephemera packs. Come here, sweet child of mine. Do you know that I'm trying to do something right now? Do you even care? Or do you just want to go cheat? You want a hug? That better. There is the bid end. Paula Smith, you get first pick. Would you like for me to put my cat down and show you the packs again? Or do you already know which one you'd want? Because honestly, my cat's pretty much already almost asleep. Wait for it. He wants number one. Okay. I gotta put you down, babe. I gotta put you down. It doesn't matter how many times I brush that cat. Number one. Gold stift. That goes to Paula Smith. And then MJ Bear, did you have interest in number two for 39? Did you have interest in number two for 39? You got it. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. Thank you oh so much. So much cat hair. Number two. Thank you, ladies. All right. This is so cute. I bought this just like this, and I just needed to keep it all together. I love this. I'm going to start it at $18, and you're going to get everything in this little lot. So the first thing you're going to get is this little wicker basket. It's kind of like a really muted pink and rattan colored little lidded basket with a little handle here. Super, super sweet. And then you're going to get it with all of the contents inside. So this is exactly how I got it. The first thing is this little made in Holland hanging pin cushion. So it is a Holland clog, and then you would store your needles in here while it's hanging, and you could use this to put your needles in while you're sewing something. So precious. There's the bag. So that is in there. And I just loved this all together. Then there is a made especially for you by Lula Jameson tag. And then you get two of these tiny crochet needles, probably for like making little doilies. So they're really tiny, super precious. And then it comes with these. But the question is, are these crocheted or are these tatted? Because also in this lot, you are getting two tatting shuttles. So one is by Hero Deton a Spool, made in the USA, and the other one is Boy Improved Boy Needle Chicago, April 17th, 1923. So these are tatting shuttles, and this is what tatting would make. So those are the tatting. So did these make these, or did these make these? Either way, these are absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Look at the detail on that. Crazy. And then the last thing that's in this little basket is this. It's a little gourd and it's hollowed out. I don't know if she kept her needles in here or her thread or what she kept in there, but it was in there. And I just think that this little lot has probably been together for so long, and I felt like it was so charming. And I just wanted to kind of keep it all together in this little sewing box. It's just I couldn't ever um make a lot like this and it feels so authentic. Like this is just exactly how it was. Probably since I mean when did that say? The shuttle 1923. I mean, this could have been like that since then. I don't know. I just fell in love with this little lot. But I see Valerie in at 18. Thank you so much, Valerie. I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. I love that little lot. That little lot of mine. I thought it was mighty fine. Let's see for that bid and y'all are killing me. Scallops wrapped in bacon. So good. Valerie, you got it. Thank you so much. 418. I know, really, honestly. I'm starving. I'm starving over here. I ain't got no food. No food at all. All right. This next lot, I just really love vintage religious items, but then I also love the colors in this lot. I'm going to start this at $24 and you get all of these little items. But there is definitely a couple showstoppers on the top, but I loved these together. I just loved the colors. I loved the significance, the history. I just think this lot is really super charming. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items in this lot. The first three are these. No, it doesn't. And I wish that it did. I don't even think Uber Eats delivers to my county, honestly. Um, but you're gonna get these three religious piano books, and I fell in love with the covers. Okay. So the first one is Supernal. Look, why do I do this to myself? Supernal? Supernal? Joy. Um, Stamps Baxter Music and Printing Co. Supernal Joy. And it's just these old piano and song books, really good condition, but I love the illustrations, the pink, the subject matter. I just thought they were charming. So this is the first one. The second one I can read, and it says Sacred Gems. Look at that. I just love that graphic. And then we have Love Divine. And I think this one would even be cute out for Valentine's Day. But again, just so cute with the colors. So Sacred Gems, Supernal Joy, and Love Divine. So those are the 3 piano music books you're getting. Then you're getting this. This, I believe, is from like a first communion type situation. So this was probably, I'm having Thai. Meh. This was probably from a child's little first communion. It probably carried maybe their rosary, maybe even a little Bible. Uh, but it's just this really thin little carrying case with a, would it be a goblet that carries the blood of Christ on the front? And it is just a little like book, essentially. And it has a couple compartments. And the reason why I picked this up is because it came with this. This is just the sweetest little tattered Band-Aid pink medallion. And it's so well done. Look at the little illustration on the front. Let me see. Hang on. There you go. And then let me show you the back. Chalice. There you are. There it is. There's the back with the angels. And it's just on this like tattered pink ribbon. And so that came with that, but then also this is my favorite. I love this. This is a old Bible. It is from, I do not know the date. It is the New Testament of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, if that means anything. But what I fell in love with is the cover. So it is this rusty engraved metal Bible cover, and it says, "May this keep you safe from harm," which is like, I just feel like if someone, I bought this, but I feel like if someone had gifted this to me, I would carry this everywhere. I just think that this is such a special thing. May this keep you safe from harm. And it's a Bible. And the Bible itself is in really good condition. Um, it's bookmarked. Let's see where it's bookmarked. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. Shut your face. That was crazy. I swear I didn't put that there. I just opened it and there was a bookmark on that page. Where's the bookmark now? Look, I swear. Where'd it go? That was the first part. And they withered away. That's so crazy. Out of all the pages, I turned to the how many sections in the Bible say withered? I'm just curious. Cause that was crazy sauce. Literally, there's this, I'm like shaking. There's this little bookmark. And then that was weird. But love this. Wow, love it even more now. That was crazy. Um, so you get that so amazing. And then the 3 books. That was cool. May this keep you safe from harm. This is going to be such an amazing gift for somebody. I think I might would cry. It's so cool. All right, I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, and look at this around it. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. That was crazy. And I promise that was not like, I'm not that clever. That was not predetermined. The Bible's in there 25 times. Those are pretty good odds. Out of how many words? That's pretty. I don't. That was in the first page, first thing I read. I don't know. I don't know. That's pretty cool. Jamie Grafton. Congratulations. That is just so special. The magic Googler. The magic Googler. Y'all, you're gonna make grilled cheese with tomato and bacon? I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I feel so malnourished. All right, we got a scoop. We got a scoop coming up. I hope you guys aren't bored of scoops. We should still add pickles and jelly. Imagine some jelly, some like jalapeno jelly. That'd be so good. Okay. Technically, we have 3 more scoops tonight, but if you guys aren't interested, this may be our last one. I don't know. Um, so it's gonna start at $20. I think we're pretty full. I might add just a couple more things, but we're looking pretty full. So starting at what did I say? $20. You are bidding on a scoop from the scooper. De duper basket. And let me tell you something, these gems, I wish I had a bigger one, but these gems were expensive. These little like these sparkly gems, the fillers. So I couldn't make it much bigger than this. And they get everywhere. Everywhere. There's just all sorts of different kind of stuff in here. Really, it's hard to tell you what kind of stuff is in here because it's always different. But I'm piling it up in the center to get you a good scoop. Out of 788,000 words. I know. I don't look, let me tell y'all something about me. I think I've mentioned this before. I get good karma a lot if I give out good karma. But let me tell y'all something. If I do something wrong, it comes back at me 10 times harder than it would anybody else. I promise you that. But also, it's I got some serious guardian angels. Cool stuff like that happens to me all the time, and I have no idea why. It's very fun though. Especially my parking spots. If y'all ever riding with me, it's like magic. Whenever I need a parking spot, telling you, there's something amazing going. All right, I'm gonna start the countdown here because y'all are making me so hungry. I like. Oh wait, I. Oh, don't tell me how's it go. I like the way you scoop it. No diggity. I like to back it up. Back it up, yeah. I like the way you scoop it. All right. I'm gonna start the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 bid end. I do always say thank you when they help me find a good parking spot. I do. I'm going to write down who got it first and then we'll do the stupid doopy. MJ, I hope you're doing well. I think of you often. Every time I see a bear, actually. And I think of Dusty every time I see a moose. There you go. And bid end. MJ, you got it. Thank you so much. MJ Bear. And again, huge thank you to redheaded, not redheaded. Still, thank you to redheaded kitty cat. She's always fan freaking tastic. Can you believe I've still never met her? That kills me. I want to meet her so bad. But also to the Rusty Snail. She really seriously came in clutch helping me with these scoops. So thank you. All right, MJ, are you ready? Are you ready to rock steady? Also, one more thing I just remembered. If you um if you made a claim from my live sale last week. Yes, last week. Was it last week? Last week. And you never got an invoice from me, it's because I don't have your information. I do not prefer to call people out by name, but I wanted to put that out in the universe. So if you were maybe new, and you thought maybe you sent it, maybe you didn't put in all the right periods. I did not forget about you. I just have no way to reach you. So if that's you, my email's in the description box below. Try to email me again so I can send you your package. It's all ready for you. I just need your information. Okay, MJ, are you ready? I'm really trying, but there's a lot of big stuff. Oh my gosh. MJ, you're going to have to get 2 scoops because this 1 scoop was pathetic. That's pathetic. So we're doing 1 more. Like, you ain't getting none of the big stuff, and I don't like that. On there. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna throw a couple more things because I didn't like how little your scoop was. Okay, that's better. MJ, let's see what you got, my friend. First thing you got is genuine surge inflations for all surge milkers. For your surge milking needs. That's what you got in your scoop. I'm gonna shake it. I don't want to shake it too bad because I don't want you to lose all your tiny bits. So then you're gonna get this state of Georgia 1788 commemorative spoon. Look, you didn't even need to come to Georgia to get your souvenir. I got you. Then you got this vintage sprinkler knob. So this turns any bottle essentially, you just need a cork around this part, turns any bottle into a sprinkler bottle, a vintage like laundry sprinkler bottle. It's aluminum. You got that. You got this tiny little glass blue bottle. You got this large vintage clear shooter marble. You got this Read the Dealer St. Louis vintage metal noisemaker. Very cool. You got a political pin for Cox and Roosevelt. You got a pair of sterling silver little daisy screwback earrings. Those are really cute. They are. Trying to see if they have a maker's name on them. Just says silver. Got the little daisy earrings. What'd she say? Shake it like a Polaroid picture. You know what to do. Okay, you got this little washing machine vintage pencil sharpener. So the pencil sharpener is in the back. So that's a little pencil sharpener. Oh, you got 3 pencil sharpeners. You got a little motorcycle one, vintage metal motorcycle pencil sharpener. Where are they? They're in there somewhere. There you go. The little motorcycle and the wheel spin. That's pretty cool. Then you also got the little. Oh, this one's a book press. How cool is that? Look, so it opens and then you put it down and then you slide it under and you can tighten it. It's a little book press. That is so fun. I never even knew I had that. Okay. Then you're going to get this 1 dozen steel pens invincible silverine. They're silver fountain pen tips. So they look like this. They're new in the box. There's quite a few of them in there. So you're getting those. Oh, I love her. This says Pepperell, Lindale, Georgia, MFG Co. It's an old high school like badge. That's pretty cool. And then you're also getting this, I believe. Let's see. Oh, there you go. It is a little vintage compass. Very cool. And then the last thing in your scoop is this. And this is a vintage glass made in Czechoslovakia scarf tie. So it is etched glass. And it has a little scarf tie for your scarves. So that is everything you got, Dusty. Dusty. MJ, I saw Dusty's comment. Thank you so, so much. I hope you love your tiny treasures. Thank you so much. And then I might in the future, if we still do scoops, I might sprinkle in like eggs with cards inside of them that equal bigger things. So it's not all miniatures, but just as of right now, it's all miniatures. But like I said, I might switch it up so that, something in here might be in an egg with a piece of paper and it will say, XYZ. So thank you so much, MJ. You're going in the box. You're going in the box. Hi ho the Dario. Okay. Up next. Next. I've missed you too. Good to see you. This piece here, they're going good. I think they're fun. It's just something different. I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to always be the same. I want to keep it fun. I want to keep it interesting. I don't know. It's just I like switching it up. Okay, this right here is going to start at $24, please. Red-headed kitty cat. And that is a great deal for this gorgeous cranberry opalescent Fenton swirl. Thanks. Isn't it pretty? Now, I don't even like glass, just being honest. And I think that this is beautiful. It's in very good condition. Now, this one in particular, I did research because y'all know I don't know anything about glass. Um, and this one is not actually marked Fenton, but due to my research, it is earlier Fenton prior to the marking. So there is no Fenton mark on the bottom. Look at that opalescence. Um, but from what I was able to tell from the magical Googler, is that it is Fenton. And then look at that gorgeous draping detail around the top. That swirl, it does look like a peppermint candy. It is a really pretty translucent pink, and it just pairs so well with that gorgeous opalescent. Can you see how the opalescent kind of clusters towards the tips at the top? It just reminds me of like a flower or peppermint. Yeah, it is gorgeous for the 4th of July. Now I did try to clean the inside. I didn't really have anything that quite reached in there. I put some soap and water and put a towel and took a pen and kind of swirled it around. I need to get a brush like to clean it out. So there is a little bit of dust in the bottom, but other than that, it's in perfect condition. Oh, those used to be so good. I remember those. Those were the jam. And the cowtails. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeeder. This is it's a good size. It's 6 inches by just over 5 inches. But beautiful, beautiful condition. Hi, Dawn Domain. How are you doing, dear? So good to see you. And come on, stop talking about food. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm so hungry. And then there's the bottom again. Look at that white. Wow. That is just so good. Yeah, junior high for sure. And do you remember bringing gum to school? Like, if you brought gum to school, you were in trouble. Yeah, it is pink because if you didn't try to eat a piece of your gum on the sly, everybody wanted a piece of gum. And like within 5 seconds, you lose your whole pack. Did I say deer? Sorry, moose. But it is pink. It is a gorgeous, like very translucent pink. Not too hot pink, not too mild either, right in between. But I'm going to start the countdown on this piece of Fenton. Fenton, I see Dawn at 32. And I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It end. I didn't even realize I did it until I was told just now that I did it. So there you go. Who knew? Who daggum knew? Hi, Kitschy Corner. That is going to go to Kitschy Corner 440. Corner 440. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. Dirty mouth, clean it up with Orbit. I forgot about those commercials. Thank you, Kitschy Corner. So good to see you. Okay, I think we may call it not an early night because it won't be early. I usually try to get done around 9:30. But I honestly, it's not y'all's fault, but I am so hungry. So I might do a couple more and then pop off and we'll just save the rest for next week, which there wasn't that much left anyways. But I try to be done by 9:30, especially so I can go say goodnight to Tiny Human. So we'll do a couple more, and then off to bed with you. Off to bed. All right. These are pretty daggum good. But you can't guess where I got these. The Rusty. I'm going to start these at $20, and you are going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 vintage tally cards. And these are good. There are duplicates, but they're still so stinking good. It doesn't even matter about the duplicates. Okay. So there is only one of my favorite, which is, I believe, the spade. So here is the stack of tally cards. And there are two different versions of women and two different versions of men. So there is only one of the spade tally cards. And it says, why do girls hate to play a game with a poor fish? He might turn out to be a shark. Okay, so there's the joke. And then there she is. And it says table number and couple number. And then inside there is the punchline to the joke. He might turn out to be a shark. And look at the fish. She is so good. These tally cards, I just absolutely love them. I love her outfit. I just think that's adorable. So we have one of the spades. Never heard of a tally card? And then on the back, well, on the inside is where you can keep track of your bridge scores. So there's your tally and this part. And then on the back, you have your standard auction bridge rules. And there is the back. They're very collectible just because they're ephemera that was essentially meant to be thrown away. So the fact that they exist is pretty cool. But that's the first one. That's the spade. And then we have two of the clubs. And it says, when does a man always follow suit? When does a man always follow suit? And it says, when a pretty girl is inside. There you go. For your health. And there she is. So cute. I know, me too. I don't know how to play. But that's the club. And then there's two of those. So you got 2 of the clubs. And then it says the next one is a heart. Oh, wait, no, there's different ones. Okay. The heart says, what will always take a queen? What will always take a queen? And it says, and every time. A car? I don't quite get that one, but really good condition. And then we have, why do girls play a better game than men? They reflect before they play. So here's this one. This is the diamond. They reflect before they play. And there's him. And they're all complete. And then I thought this was a different one, but it's also a clover. Nope. Club. Just with him on it. There's 4 of these ones. How does a wife describe a 10 spot? As a very little jack. Man, my sense of humor was not meant for this time period. Because I just do not understand. I don't understand. But you got 4 of these ones. So altogether, you get 4 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 of the 1920s tally cards. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end. Probably gnarly, Judy, gnarly. I did not understand the jokes, and I am the joke master. So, Betty Gallimore, thank you so much. Look at my natural hair. That's all of it. That's all I have on my whole head. This one little ringlet. That's why I wear it up. Yep. I don't get it either. Betty Gallimore, you got him. Thank you so much. Betty Gallimore. 420. Thank you so much, my dear. And we have 1 item left, and then we're gonna do our giveaways. Which one am I doing? What is this? Who are we? Where are we? 16. Okay. We're gonna do this one. Or you know what? Let's do scoops as our last one. Let's do scoops as our last one. I'm gonna do 1 more scoop of the evening. So if you are interested, we are gonna start this scoop off at $20. I tried to give a big party scoop to you. You never know what you're gonna get in a scoop. This is the last one of the evening, last item of the evening, actually, because I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat. I didn't eat. Um, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Boot scoop and boot. Wait, boot scoop and buggy. But I do plan on being back next Tuesday. If you want to guys come back, gibbity dibbity do. I might do a couple scoops every Tuesday. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I might switch it up. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll be here doing something. So if you're not doing something, come here and do something with me. Yeah. Anyways, this is the final item of the night, final scoop of the night. I so appreciate y'all so much. Come on, baby, let's go boot scooping. Man, I feel like a scooping. Let's go, ladies. Do. All right, I'm going to start the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Man, I feel like a scooping. I'm going out tonight. I'm feeling alright. I'm gonna let it all hang out. The best thing about being. Okay, I'm done. I haven't heard that song in so long. It's a good one. Wearing them tight, loop. Wait, wearing them short, tight skirts. Ooh, oh. Okay, bid end. Jennifer Graham, you got it. Thank you so much. Jennifer did it. I gotta write you down twice. Once in my books, once on your paper. The best thing about being a scooper is that it's never actually been used for a pooper. Whoa. Jennifer Graham, 439. Thank you so much. Man, I feel like some vintage. All right, let's get you a scoop before I can't stop myself. And let's be honest, that's not good for me or you. All right. And then I'm going to get some food. All this BLT talk's been making me hungry. Okay, here we go. Big scoopy doopy for you. Where's your spoon go? I saw a spoon. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's start off with your spoon. So you got a Century of Progress Administration Building, Chicago, 1934. That's pretty cool. Century of Progress. That's it. No, I'm just kidding. What else you get, Jennifer? All right, then you got this really pretty vintage hanky. This one still has its tag on it on the corner. So that's really super pretty. You got that. You got this teeny tiny doll hanger. It is metal. No more wire hangers. Well, you got one. Okay. I'm going to throw this in too. This is really cute. These little gems getting all these crevices. It's like sand at the beach. So you got this. This is a little, what did William say? This is a little ceramic place card holder. You also got this Surge low profile breaker cup for fast complete milking. Oh, I need to double check when Rachel be giving me things. This is a machine that's currently milking a cow. Well, you can display that with this. I've never seen two things that went so well together than these two. I didn't even look at the cards. But there you go. That's for you. You got this large skeleton key. Utterly fantastic. All right, you got this little yellow plane. Oh. Okay. Then you got Pinex laxatives. A pleasant and effective laxative. I've never heard a laxative be described as pleasant. But this one is a pleasant and effective laxative for grown-ups as well as for children. Keep out of reach of children, else they may eat them for candy. The Penix Company, 25 cents, 36 tablets. Wow, this box is in great condition. It looks brand new. all the laxatives have been eaten. Some kid got a hold of that, but you get the box. That's pretty cool. All right, then you're gonna get Citizen Savings Bank, Long Beach, California. It's a little name plaque. That's pretty cool. I know, right? Then you got two more planes, pink and green. Grr. Sorry. Then you got these. These are really pretty. These are vintage copper and enamel earrings. They are screwbacks. Very mid-century. With the twirly whirly bits on them. Very pretty. And I did buy these little bags for you guys. I don't know if I showed you, but they're little moon and star bags. Because some things need a bag, right? Like earrings. You want to make sure they stay together, right? Okay. Then you got another pair of earrings. These are also, what is it? Laurel birch. These ones are really pretty. And these are called Himalaya. Those are gorgeous. And those are regular earrings. They're not screwbacks. So those are just your standard earrings. Really pretty. Like those. Okay. Then you got, this is so interesting. You got a bag of shark teeth. You could be like George Washington and fill your mouth with shark teeth instead of real teeth. And then you could go around and say, I'm a piranha. Then you got this little bag of vintage marbles. There are 5 in there. You got this. I don't know what this is, but I like it. Oh, you need that. This is like a little metal antique coaster. Beautiful. That's just lovely, actually. I really like that. I wonder if it was a coaster. Then you got this beautiful marble. See if it glows. It does glow. It's got cadmium in it. Oh, that's a definite glow up for show. I'm going to throw you in a dice. This little knob that says C on it. And a little like not monocle, but like magnifying glass. I think it might have been part of a telescope. But you could use it as a magnifying glass if you wanted to. It's just this little brass um magnifying glass piece. Very, very, very fun. And because you like the card, I'm gonna throw in another milking card for your milking needs. Thank you so, so much. I hope you like your little treasures. Thank you for supporting me and Scoops. Scoops! We still have quite a bit left to do another day if you guys want to. I can't thank you all so much. I can't thank you enough, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, these are what we still have. So, quite a bit. Thank you. And there's, I don't think you'll, other than like a couple things, you're really not going to get the same thing twice. That is for sure. So, real quick, I'm going to do one recap and then we're going to do the giveaways. All right. So, our one recap is this really pretty antique Italian made thing that's gone. It's disappeared. Oh, here it is. This beautiful antique Italian made, what was I calling this? Sconzabra. This lovely Italian brass sconzabra. It is metal. It can hold 3 candles or battery operated candles if you shall please. It's got this beautiful leaf and flower motif on it. It also has a little basket back here for funsies, and it just hangs on your wall. Gorgeous statement. You could also use these as hooks for your necklaces, for your handbags, anything like that. It's just beautiful, not too heavy. So shipping should be fairly reasonable. Wall sconce, yes, but I like, what was I calling it? Sconceabras. It's a sconceabra. This is $40. If anybody's interested, number 13. $40. If anybody is interested, number 13. Oh my gosh, I would could you imagine? Same, William. Heavy metal, but not too heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's substantial, but I don't think it would be too substantial to ship. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? Alright. I think that is it. So we are going to do the giveaway. I have 3 rings to choose from. Who remembers this box? This is the OG box. Okay, first giveaway is going to number 2, which is Valerie for my hair will not y'all see this? My hair will not stay. Valerie, you get to choose your ring first, my sweet friend. Would you like let me show you. Would you like these 2? If you're still here, these 2? They are going to be a size 8. This one I think is expandable. So if you're not a size 8, that one may be good for you. Or this one. So we'll call this one clear, blue, or double. Which one would you like, Valerie? And if she doesn't answer, I will choose for her in just a minute. And then the next person after Valerie, clear, you got it. I'm gonna put it right in your little bin right here. That is so pretty. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right. Thank you so much, Valerie. Congratulations. All right. Then MJ Bear gets one for her scoop. So MJ, would you like the blue here? Let me take it off so you can see. Oh, I'm so sorry. My goodness. The blue right there. And this one's in like a rose gold. Or would you like these 2? Blue, please. You got it. I'm going to put it right in your bag, MJ, so it doesn't get lost. Let me see how. Nope, that's Dusty's. Sorry, I just want to make sure it doesn't get confused. Pam, Renee, Jennifer. Must be this one. Sorry, I swear I'm still here. You're welcome. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. I'm so glad that I was able to bring these back if y'all wanted them back. I'm very grateful for all of you. Thank you. And then the last giveaway goes to number 21, Pam Avery for another scoop. So Pam, you are going to get the last set, which is these 2. These 2 rings right here. And thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you always hanging out with me, always supporting me. Means the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, please do be on the lookout for your invoices. If they're not to, don't worry if they're not to you um prior to Saturday. Like, can you give mine to the birthday girl to Amy? Sure. Are you sure? This one you want to send to Amy? I'll make a note. That is so sweet. Valerie, you're always just so kind to everybody. You're just a really good human. You got it. It will be headed to Amy. But yes, please do not worry if you don't receive an invoice from me prior to Saturday. Like I said, I work tomorrow, I work Thursday, I work Friday, I work Saturday, and Sunday is Tiny Humans recital. So I may be able to sneak in a couple packages a day. I'm trying to do like 5 a day. So if you don't worry if you don't have your invoice by tomorrow, just worry if you don't have it by Saturday night. Um, but thank you guys so much. Redheaded Kitty Cat, thank you so, so much. You're just the bee's knees. If bees had knees, you'd be all over them. And thank you, Amy. Happy birthday. Happiest birthday. Thank you, everybody that purchased. I really appreciated it. Those who watched and commented, thank you as well. And for further ado, thank you once again for joining me at the Withering Cottage. Good night. Bye, bye, bye.